Hi, I'm Brandon, and I'm back to do a commentary this time on the legendary Jeff Stacy, the Mickey Mouse Predator. One of you awesome Patreon subscribers recommended him recently, so I uploaded the interrogation, Jeff Stacy's interrogation, last week, I think it was. I originally did a commentary back on YouTube on his confrontation with Chris Hansen, but somehow I usually keep all the videos I do, but somehow I must have accidentally deleted that one because I could not find it. So I decided, you know what, I'm on a new platform here, so I'm just going to redo it. So this is a brand new commentary on Jeff Stacy, so let's get into it.
Over the peat bags again. What am I asking for?
Of course, Jeff Stacy's just waddling up to this house with absolutely no clue how drastically his life will change forever.
You there? I'm gonna go.
He can't even like close the door properly. He tries to close the door and he just kind of like stumbles awkwardly and can't quite do it. Let's look at that again.
You there? I'm gonna go up and get ready, okay?
Okay.
Wait at the bar for like.
Okay. Yeah, like Jeff Stacy, he's a legendary predator, like I said. Like everyone who's a TCAP fan and even just like casual fans know who this guy is. Just the stupid things he said, his voice, the way he looks, like everything about him, it just makes for classic television. But I know there's been some debate over like how much of a predator he is, like how dangerous he is. Like obviously he tried to do this, he showed up, he's a predator in every sense of the word. But I know I've read people that have their doubts of like whether or not he would have tried anything. He even says himself that he probably wouldn't have done anything. And obviously he's dangerous. He should have gone to prison, all that. I do, on some level, think he's not quite as dangerous as some of the others, just for the fact that he's basically just so wimpy and cowardly that I don't think he would have put any moves on the girl. Like he probably would have just sat there and talked and then left. Just the fact that he wanted to when he's out there creeping on them and doing all that stuff online. Obviously, he's dangerous enough, but then again, I mean, there's the flip side to that coin is that could partially be a ruse, is that he comes across as just a very wimpy guy who wouldn't do anything when he actually would. So I'm not trying to defend Jeff Stacy in any way. I'm just kind of bringing light to the fact that there is that debate out there, and it's hard to imagine this guy just having any backbone to even try anything. I mean, he got married at some point after this, so I don't know who made the first move with that, but of course he's now dead. He had a heart attack or something. But anyways, let's get on with it.
5 minutes and then follow me up, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
And like, he's just such a dumb guy. Like, could you imagine just being friends with this guy or having to work with him? And he's just so clueless and dumb. Like, he must be just the most annoying guy to have around.
You can do me a favor and just have a seat right over there on the other side of the bar.
He's just about to take his coat off and get comfortable, and then Chris Hansen appears, so he puts the coat back on.
How's it going?
All right.
Did you find a place to park okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, why don't you have a seat? What's your plan for tonight?
Nothing really.
Nothing really.
Mm-mm.
Who'd you come here to meet?
Some girl.
Some girl whose name is what?
Yeah. Oh, what's her name? Yeah. Like there's any chance he doesn't know her name. Like Jeff Stacy just has so many girls in his Rolodex that he just can't even keep them straight. He knows damn right well what her name is.
You can't even remember her
It's
name.
Amanda, I believe.
Amanda? Sadie, maybe?
I was Amanda.
Wonder if it just took him that long to come up with a made-up female name. It just took him a good 10 seconds to just think of a random name.
Amanda.
Yeah. And how old is this girl you came here to meet?
I believe she's 18.
18.
Ooh, what a coincidence. She happens to just be the minimum age they have to be for you to not get in trouble. Wow, what luck Jeff Stacy has.
And what made you think she was 18?
Because I thought she said she was 18.
You want to try?
Well, that level of logic, Jeff Stacy is a genius to just be able to figure. That is so stupid. What made you think she was 18? Because I thought she said she was 18. Okay. I mean, kind of makes sense on some level, but...
Again?
That's what I thought.
But that's not what she told you, is it?
I don't know.
Well, you can say that,
Okay.
but I have the transcript of the conversation.
Okay.
And right up top, she says she's 15.
Okay.
How old are you?
You don't need to say okay after every statement that Chris Hansen makes there, Jeff. You could just sit there quietly.
You.
21.
21.
And he's not 21. I think he was 27, if I'm not mistaken.
And why did you think it was appropriate or legal to come here to meet a 15-year-old girl home alone?
I don't know.
You don't know?
No.
You got to have a better answer than that.
I didn't think she was 15.
But that's not what it says here in the transcript of the chat. I've read the whole thing, so you might as well just tell me.
I don't know. I really don't know. I thought she was 18.
And that's the thing, too, is like, it's such bullshit that he didn't know. Obviously, he knew. Especially guys like this who are definitely not popular. It's not like he's talking to so many women that he's going to, skim over some details or miss some things. Any girl or woman who is showing him this level of attention, he's probably reading this over and over and just paying attention to every single word that she says. He's probably just after they finish talking for the night, he probably just reads the whole thing again because it's just such a rare occurrence to have someone show this much interest in him. So for him to say that he somehow glanced over this one very specific detail, and he's even saying, I thought she said she was 18. That means that age was something that was discussed and that he was thinking about, and he was under the impression she was 18 because he thought that she said that. Obviously, it's something that was on his mind, so how could he miss that detail? It's like he obviously knew.
What does that say right there?
And of course, all the stuff about him, wanting to make sure she wasn't a cop and all that, but we'll get into that soon enough.
What number is that?
15.
15, okay. Go ahead, sir.
You should have just said, I didn't have my glasses on. I thought that 5 was an 8.
I don't remember.
But isn't that a little convenient that all of a sudden you're sitting here talking to me and you don't remember?
No, it happened probably last night.
Whole 24 hours ago.
Yeah, it's practically a lifetime ago. How could you expect anyone to remember details from more than one day ago?
So,
A lifetime. Where did you come from tonight?
Lebanon.
I'm sorry?
Lebanon.
Say it again?
Lebanon.
Yeah, I don't it's Lebanon. I think is it spelled like Lebanon, the country? But I think it's pronounced Lebanon, but it sounds like he's saying Lebanon. So I can see why Chris has asked him to repeat himself several times, because I think on top of Jeff Stacy's high-pitched Mickey Mouse voice, he kind of mumbles too.
Where's that?
Cincy.
In Cincinnati. How far did you drive?
I don't know, maybe an hour.
An hour. And what's your name?
Jeff.
Jeff, what's your last name?
Stacy.
Stacy. And what do you do for a living, Jeff?
Work at
Does anyone else find it weird that he has a female first name for a last name? Funny enough, apparently when I was born, my parents decided that if I was a boy, they were going to name me Brandon, and if I was a girl, they were going to name me Stacy. So there was a chance I could have been a Stacy.
deli.
You work at a deli. And do you often chat with underage girls online?
Oh,
No. So this is your first time?
Like, it's funny for a guy who is such a legend on this show, and it's like one of the most famous segments on this show. at least for this first part of the interview, he doesn't give a lot of talk. Like he just says, okay, I don't know. Like he just gives these like one word or very short answers. Like it's hard for Chris to interview him because he's just denying everything, but he's not giving Chris much to work with. He does give a few bangers later on, but right now this is just kind of like a frustrating interview.
No, I hear that a lot.
I would say, yeah, you probably do, but this is.
This is what?
This is the first time I've ever met anybody offline.
Now, it seems...
It's kind of weird that he looks over his shoulder there, like he looks to his right when he says that this is the first time I've ever met anyone online. It's kind of almost like he's suddenly looking around, realizing the situation he's in. Like, this is the first time I met anyone online, as he looks around and he's like, holy shit, like, I actually came to a stranger's house for sex. Like, this is hard to believe. Whether or not it's an act or just something he's doing is, debatable, but let's watch that again.
I would say, yeah, you probably do, but this is.
This is what?
This is the first time I've ever met anybody offline.
Now, it seems like you're having some memory trouble tonight, so I'm going to remind you of some of the things you said in the conversation.
You ask her if she's a virgin.
I ask everybody all kinds of stuff. It's just talk.
Do you sleep naked?
What's wrong with asking questions?
Well, some of the questions are pretty graphic.
And yeah, he's just so full of shit that's something that he maybe, like, I doubt that he does this all the time. He does it in certain situations, and I'm sure he only does it with young females. He's not talking to other men out there, asking them whether they sleep naked and all this stuff. He's only doing it to people that has some sort of sexual interest in. Because that is not normal behavior. It's not like, oh, this is just how people act on the internet. It's like certain people do, but they have a certain and definite intention, the kind of people that do that. So you can't pretend like, oh, this is normal. It's just talk. No, it is not normal.
You going to be naked when I show up? Legs spread and I will blank you right away.
Okay, so I said that stuff.
Yeah, we know, Jeff.
Then you say, oh, you're not a cop, are you? Why did you ask if she was a cop?
Because I had people who were drug friends, and they say that if you ask that they have to tell you.
You have people who are what?
I used to have friends that were druggies, and that's what they said.
Druggy.
What a moron. Like, Jeff, okay, when it comes to the law, couple of things. First, don't take advice from druggies. Second, you shouldn't take any advice from anyone who is not a lawyer. If there's any combination, honestly, even if the lawyer was a druggie, their advice might still be pretty good, but you should find a lawyer who's not a druggie, and people who are druggies and not lawyers are the worst people to take advice from. Like, we've seen so many predators. Like, I have to comment on this on, like, every single video, is how people think that, oh, they have to tell you if they're a cop. Obviously, that's not true. But Jeff Stacy just took that one step further up the idiocy ladder and took this information from druggies. Like they would possibly know. Like, it's just, why would he take that advice? And even if they did tell him that, like, he could just go and Google that and just do some very basic research to see if that was true or not.
So the druggies told you that if you asked over the internet if they're police, they have to tell you.
Yeah.
So that's what you did.
Mm-hmm.
And why were you worried that it might have been a police officer?
I ask everybody.
Just out of habit?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that is so absurd. So, like, every conversation he has online, he's talking about sports or something, and he's just like, are you a police officer or affiliated with law enforcement? For absolutely no reason? Like, that is illogical and obviously a lie. The only reason he was asking that is because he knew that she was underage and he knew that he could get in trouble for that. So he was asking if she was a cop to hopefully not get in trouble.
Well, doesn't that indicate that you're worried that if it was a police officer, you could get in trouble for what you were doing?
No, because I asked that to everybody.
To everybody? So you spend your time on the internet at night asking people whether or not they're cops, whether or not they sleep naked, whether or not you can perform sex acts on them.
Boy, Jeff Stacy must be a fun guy to run into online somehow and have to have an online conversation with.
You do this all the time.
It's talking.
Talking. Yeah, but the difference tonight, Jeff, is that you went from talking to showing up at this house where you thought a teenage girl was home alone.
And that puts it perfectly. Like Jeff Stacy, he later says like he thinks online talk and real life are two different things, but he definitely crossed a line. Like when he's online, people can't see his face, they can't hear his voice. He could be anyone he wants, and he can just act out these disgusting sexual things he wants to do to minors and chat with them and get his jollies doing that. But he crossed a line here by actually showing up at the house, and that's probably when the reality hit him. And thank God he was caught, because even a guy like this who would be timid and scared and may not approach girls or women in public, just the fact that they're doing sick things online is still very predatory, and even that should wind them up in prison.
An underage girl.
I didn't know
You didn't know what?
that she was underage.
Do you want to go through the exercise again where we talk about what age is right here in the chat?
No, because I don't remember.
You don't remember?
I don't remember seeing the age.
Then why were you so worried about whether or not this was a police setup?
Because I asked that to everyone.
See, like, there's no judge or jury anywhere that would possibly believe that. Like, it's just so stupid. It doesn't make any sense. Like, oh, yeah, she said she was 15, but I somehow missed that one line. And the thing about being a cop, I didn't have any bad intentions with that. I say that to everyone. Like, no one's going to believe that.
You ask her if she's horny.
What's wrong with that?
Really? Really, Jeff? First of all, she's 15. And even, like, I guess there's nothing wrong with having sexual conversations with other adults online if it's not in a predatory situation. But if this is the kind of garbage that you're just spewing to every girl and woman that you could possibly find that's willing to chat with you, which I'm sure is exactly what happens with Jeff, then there is something wrong with that. Like, sometimes people aren't just looking to immediately get into graphic sexual discussions without any sort of like lead up into it with complete strangers. There's a lot of people that will be put off by that. And the fact that he's just more than willing to do this with a minor is just like 100 times wrong as doing it with anyone else.
You ask if she does anal.
It's a question.
It's a question. Yeah, that's got to be like maybe the most famous line in all of TCAP, maybe like definitely top 3. Like, it's, and just the fact that he's just so adamant about this, that this means nothing. I think that's his only, there's no other way to argue this. Like, he can't argue that it's fine to say this kind of stuff. Like, he just has to act like this is nothing. Like, it's just chat. It means nothing. This is all just completely worthless to even think about. Where it's like, no, this is very, very serious, and I think he knows how wrong it is.
I know, but you're asking a question to somebody who identified themselves as an underage girl. And in this state, depending on the circumstances, that is against the law. Do you get that?
It's against the law to say it on there.
It's against the law to solicit an underage girl for sex.
Yeah, it's to say, yeah, it's illegal to say it on that piece of paper. Yeah, no, obviously what he means is say it online. But yeah, does he seriously think that you're allowed to say whatever you want and send whatever you want to a minor online as long as you don't see him in real life? Like, could he possibly think that? Yeah, of course it's wrong to say it on there, you twit.
Yes.
That's not what if that's what it was, I'm sorry. I didn't know.
You also sent this picture of yourself.
Yes, I know.
That's you. And then you sent these pictures too.
Yeah,
Who are the? What's all that?
just phony pictures.
Just phony pictures.
Yeah, I thought he said funny pictures first time I heard it, but apparently he said phony pictures. So yeah, apparently he sent pictures of like a male model, like bodybuilder kind of guy. And And I guess once the plans were in motion for him to actually come over, he probably realized, oh shit, I'm gonna show up and she's gonna realize that those pictures are not of me. So he had to kind of come clean and send a real picture of himself. And of course, any normal person would just be disgusted, not only by the fact that he looks like a fat blob, but also the fact that he lied about how he looked. Like, obviously, that would be a deal killer for any normal person. But of course, it was a decoy, and she wanted him to come over no matter what. So she was like, yeah, whatever, you look fine, just come on over.
How come you cut the heads off?
I didn't. I just found them that way.
And you were trying to make believe that was you, or what was the purpose of that?
I don't know. It's just talk. If I'm not really ever... I mean, it's nothing.
Doesn't seem to fit there.
I know it doesn't.
So what were you trying to do with all this?
Nothing.
See, you just like nothing. It means nothing. But no, Jeff, you came over. Like, you were showing her those pictures, obviously, to entice her. You wanted her to think that you actually look like that because you think that a man like that would be more attractive, which is obviously true, because you wanted to keep having the conversation with her to be able to keep saying this sick sexual stuff. And you knew that no girl or woman would ever talk about that with you if they saw what you really looked like. So obviously you had bad intentions by showing her that. So you can't just claim it's nothing. It was just a joke. It was talk. No, it was not nothing.
What were you going to do if you had showed up here and a girl was here and I was not? What would have happened?
Probably a whole lot of nothing.
A whole lot of nothing.
Yeah, and honestly, that's probably true. He probably knows. Like, he was probably so scared to go in there. Like, obviously he was, he was happy that, like, in a way, like, he wanted something to happen, but he probably would have been so scared to do anything. Like, this 15-year-old girl, the alleged 15-year-old girl, would have probably just scared him so much that he probably would, like, just, like, sit as far away on the couch from her as possible, and he would just be there trembling and saying stupid things. I could be wrong. Maybe I'm thinking too. Well, I guess I'm not thinking highly of him. It's, I think, very lowly of him. I don't think that he's lying there. I think he just would have been too scared to try anything.
Maybe a kiss or two, but probably wouldn't go farther.
Did
And obviously, even that's horrible.
you bring condoms with you tonight?
No, didn't plan on it. Didn't plan on doing that.
Did you bring alcohol in your car?
No.
You're sure?
Yeah, check my car. I don't care. There's no alcohol in my car.
It's really beside the point, Jeff. I mean, it would only be like a tiny bit worse if you had alcohol. You're still in big trouble for what you tried to do.
But after all this sex talk,
It's just talk to me.
all this graphic chat,
It's...
you expect us to believe that you had no plan
Nope, I didn't.
of having sex with this girl?
No, really, I didn't. Didn't bring alcohol. I didn't bring drugs. I didn't do any of that.
Yeah, but what you're saying now conflicts with what you said online.
It's online, though.
So you just made it all up. All
Yeah.
play, all chat. Mm-hmm. The difference is, Jeff, you showed up.
I didn't know it was wrong to show
And
up.
that shows intent to follow up on what you talked about over the interview.
I didn't know that was... I wasn't intending to do it. It's just talk to me.
Just talk.
Mm-hmm.
Do you do this all the time on the internet?
Sometimes, yeah.
Are you addicted to the internet?
No,
How often do you talk on it?
I don't know. Every day, maybe.
Every day.
It's just talking. I don't see the internet and real life are two different things.
Like, no, they're not. The internet is part of real life. And you can't just say and do whatever you want online and think that it has no repercussions. Like I said in one of my other videos, you can't tell your boss to fuck off online and then show up to work and expect to not get in trouble because it was online. It's like, no, things online they have real world impact. They're not two different things. And even if they were two different things, you showed up to the house in real life. So you crossed that line from online to real life.
What says on the internet doesn't mean that's what I really think.
Well, that would be easier to believe, Jeff, if you didn't show up here tonight, where you thought a young girl was home alone.
No, I really didn't. Well, I knew she was alone.
Why would you be here?
I mean, I knew she was alone, but that doesn't mean much to me.
You're an adult. She's a child.
Okay?
There are laws.
Yeah, and just being a dumb adult is not a defense. Like, just being stupid and claiming that you didn't know, you didn't understand, you didn't know it was wrong. That is not a defense.
Protecting children.
Okay.
Do you get that?
Yes.
Do you understand that?
Yes.
Do you get why teen girls at a certain age cannot give consent legally?
Yes.
Okay.
You really had to think about that one, but I guess Chris finally got through to him.
Okay. So you understand why there's a problem here?
Yes.
Okay. So what do you think should happen to you?
I really don't know.
Why don't you help me out here?
I mean, I'm sorry if all this happened. I'm sorry all this. It's really a misunderstanding.
A misunderstanding.
I really did not intend on anything, really. Maybe me.
I really did not intend on anything, really. Sounds like there's a hint of doubt there where you kind of intended on something, Jeff.
To her, talk to her.
But come
And this kind of goes back to the James Rutherford thing where he claims he wasn't really going to do it. It's a similar argument, although with James Rutherford, obviously he full on would have made the first movie. He would have tried something. Jeff, I have some hesitation that he might have just chickened out. But none of that matters. Is like you went over there with that intent. You can't talk about robbing a bank and then go to a bank with a gun, walk in with a gun. Even if you go in and you're still not sure whether or not you're going to go through with it, if you get caught, you're in trouble because you had the intention of doing it. So it doesn't matter. Like, he said he was going to do all this stuff. It's black and white. They have all the evidence about it. So for him to come and claim that, the online is different. Just because he said it online doesn't mean that's what he's really going to do. Like, he still got convicted because the law can't work like that, because anyone who got caught before committing a crime would just claim that they changed their mind, they weren't really going to do it. And it's such a bad defense. And obviously we have to catch, especially for crimes like this, we have to catch the people before they actually do it, so there's not a real victim. So it doesn't matter if it looks like you had intent and you state the intention and then you drive over to the house, that should be more than enough to get past any bullshit excuse you have about a whole lot of nothing would have happened or anything like that, or you didn't know. It's like, who cares? I had second thoughts about it. I thought about turning around. I wasn't really going to do anything. I changed my mind. Bullshit. All those guys still got convicted no matter what kind of stupid excuse like that they have.
You know what you said.
I don't know what I said on there. But that's what I'm saying. It's just talk to me.
Jeff, do you ever watch television?
Sometimes.
I wonder if Jeff was, like, before his trial when he was just, like, having a conversation with his lawyer, if his lawyer was just like, oh my God, this guy is a moron. This is a hopeless cause.
You ever watch Dateline NBC?
No.
I'm Chris Hansen, and I'm a reporter for Dateline NBC. And we're doing a story on adults who try to meet teens on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
If there's anything else you'd like to tell us, we'd like to hear it.
Nope.
If not, you're obviously free to walk out that door.
It's kind of overkill with the number of people on this video crew. And do they really need like 2 extra microphones? Like the mics that we were listening to the whole time here worked just as well. So obviously they had hidden mics. So these 2 other guys come out and they kind of just could have just saved some money by just not using those. But I guess that's their choice. Sheriff's office, get your hands up, get on the ground. I like how they just got those like lights on his face. Out.
Please kill me.
Oh, and there's Jeff Stacy in handcuffs. So yeah, I think it was last week I uploaded the interrogation commentary, so you can go back and watch that one if you're interested. We'll end this one here. So yeah, Jeff Stacy, like everything about him is just he's such a character. And yeah, like I say, like I have my doubts about like whether or not he would have gone through with this, but really that's like I'm not giving him any points for that, because even if he kind of say he went through with this, there was a real 15-year-old there and he did chicken out and all they did is sit around and talk for a bit and then he left, it would have built up his confidence a little bit. He would have gone back online and started doing this more, and he would just be a bit more confident about it, and then he would have tried it again. And if he had another opportunity, he might have gone further with it until eventually he would have done something horrible. Like, once these guys go down this path, like, there's nothing going to stop them. It's just going to escalate. It's not like the kind of thing that they could just do once and they got it out of their system. It's like, no, once they do it, they're going to want to do it again and again and again. And every time they do it, they get a little bit more confident. You know, it's like a serial killer or something that once they haven't been caught for a while, they start to think like they're invincible. So they just start doing it and getting more reckless with it and taking it even further and doing it even more. And, you know, God knows how long it would have taken him to get caught and how many people he would have victimized in the meantime. So it's glad that he never got the opportunity to do it. And I'm pretty sure, I can't remember if I read his wiki or not, but apparently I'm pretty sure like he never did anything after this. He got married and, you know, just led whatever kind of normal life, whatever normal is for Jeff Stacy, and then eventually he died. So, and thus ends the tale of the Mickey Mouse Predator.
You know, Luke?
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, this footage is very poor quality, but I mean, you can see enough of it to understand what's happening.
Take these cuffs off, we're gonna sit in the chair, okay? Make you a little more comfortable that way.
It's kind of an odd looking police station too. It just looks like it's some kind of like fishing cabin or something.
Take a seat in the chair.
Heads up.
And it is kind of interesting that, like, when he was talking to Chris Hansen, he really didn't seem to understand how wrong what he did was. You know, he just said he had no intention with it. He didn't know what was wrong. Just he pleaded complete ignorance on it. But here he seems to be like more upset than the rest of the predators. Like, even the ones that kind of know how much trouble they're in. So it's kind of funny how he either knew all along and was just lying, or it's finally starting to dawn on him the fact that he's under arrest, you know, just how much trouble he's actually in.
Why that chair is back against the wall. Okay. Jeff, I'm Deputy Green from the Dark County Sheriff's Department. This is Deputy Tom Nichols. Okay. I want to ask you a few questions. Is that all right?
Okay.
It's okay?
And it's just all the cops seem to be wearing like the baseball caps like that. I don't know if that's just these particular guys' style or if that's a common thing with the Ohio police, but I just don't think that there's a lot of police officers that wear ball caps. At least not up here in Canada. Come on, cameraman,
full
get
name,
settled.
Jeffrey Douglas Stacy.
Last name again?
Stacy.
Stacy. S-T-A-C-Y.
Yes.
What's your social security number? What's your date of birth?
3879.
Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol tonight?
No.
No. What's the highest grade of school that you finished?
College.
College? How far in college did you go?
2-year technical school.
All right. I guess the first question is, why did you come to the house?
To see a girl.
It's kind of interesting too how their questions, like, The questions are very simple, and they're all just designed to get just evidence to convict them. It's just get him to say he came there to have sex with an underage girl. That's what they need to convict him. So it's kind of different than the kind of questions that say like some sort of therapist or something would ask. Would probably be more into their their kind of thought process behind it and kind of what led them to this. Where the cops, their job is not to care about that. It's just what are the actual facts. Like, what did you come here to do? And they kind of tend to ask the same questions in different ways, probably just to get around any sort of doubt that there might be with the answer.
What's your screen name?
And I guess it goes without saying that I have no formal training in any of the stuff I'm saying, so I could be wrong, and I'm open to opposing points of view. I'm just kind of speculating on what I think about it. But I'm sure people in law enforcement or therapy or people that work in this field may have differing opinions.
Single Texas guy.
Is that all?
I think it is.
Is it single text guy for fun?
Yeah, that might be it.
Who are you coming to see today? What was her name?
Guess it's Sandy's what I was told.
Do you know her text name? Her name you chatted with her on the internet with? Now, how did you first meet this Sandy?
In the chat room.
Sadie.
When was this?
Last night, I think.
Last night? Mm-hmm. How long have you known her? Just since last night? How long did you talk to her?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Yeah, it just shows how much your life can change in the matter of 24 hours when you do horrible stuff. It's kind of different, say someone like Lauren Armstrong that just went on for like weeks. And there's a lot more of the grooming process with him. He was a quick mover. It was just, wasn't as quick as some of the guys who were the same night. He took, at least 24 hours, but it's still very quick. That, 2 days earlier, his life was going in a different direction, and this was not even on the horizon, and then all of a sudden he kind of got horny and stupid and wound up here.
Did you know how old the person was you were coming to visit?
I guess not.
You didn't?
I didn't pay attention.
You didn't pay attention.
And I know I've said this kind of before about like how, especially someone in any sort of dating or sexual scenario, their age is a very, very important thing, just like their gender would be, right? Like that's something if you're going to meet someone, you would definitely make sure you know that before meeting them. Because, for someone that's like in their mid-20s, obviously if they're underage, that's bad. Or if they're, 72, that's bad. You don't want that either. So you're going to make sure you know their rough age and, what they look like and that they're, the gender you're attracted to, all that kind of stuff. So for him to say that he wasn't paying attention, it's like, yeah, it had to be a little bit. And it also goes against what he said with Chris Hansen, that he thought she was 18. So I guess he could argue that he just, by 18, he meant he assumed that she was an adult over the age of 18. But still, like, I don't know. He's probably the only predator where I could almost believe him that he wasn't paying attention. And that, because he's just that dumb. But nah, just the fact that he asked whether she was a cop proves that, he knew she was under 18.
So you have no idea how old she is?
I thought she was 18.
You thought she was 18?
Mm-hmm.
Don't ask him why you thought that, or why you thought that, because you'll get the stupidest possible answer. Because I thought she was 18.
Does Sadie the Smarty ring a bell with you?
I guess.
Yeah? And you chatted with her last night?
Yeah.
up until like 12 a.m. in the morning.
Something like that.
Okay. Do you remember reading this? Because he typed it to you.
No, I don't read those.
You don't read those. That's your chat.
Yeah, but I don't read.
You don't read?
No, I don't read that part. It doesn't matter. It's just talking.
It's just talking. So when you told her, when she told you she was 15, you just ignored it.
It's just talking.
It's just talking. You understand what kind of trouble you're in here tonight?
Yes.
Tell me what kind of trouble you're in.
Probably jail.
No, what did you do wrong?
I showed up to solicit a minor.
Like, this is exactly why you always have a lawyer present, because I get it with, like, the cops trying to get him to admit to what he did. But Jeff isn't admitting to it. He's saying what someone else told him he was doing. You know, apparently I came to solicit a minor. But it sounds like he's admitting to it. Like, if a lawyer was there, they'd be like, dude, shut up, don't say that. It sounds incriminating.
What?
I guess sex.
Sex. What was your plans tonight when you arrived?
And there's even, if I remember correctly, there's some miscommunication over that coming right up when the cops, like, a minute ago you said you came there for sex, and it's like, no, Jeff wasn't admitting to it. He was saying that apparently that's what Chris Hansen told him he was there doing. So someone like this that's dumb, it's like, even if you're smart, just don't say anything. Obviously I'm glad they did, because they should confess and go to jail, but you know, in general, it's always best to keep your mouth shut.
With this 15-year-old girl?
Just a talk.
Well, that's not what your log reflects.
I know, but it's an internet. I just say whatever comes to mind on the internet.
And even if that's true, that he just says whatever comes to mind, if that's the kind of thing that just randomly comes to mind when he's talking to a stranger, that really says a lot about him as a person, and you know, this kind of what goes on in his mind.
You say whatever comes to mind.
Yeah.
And like,
so would you like to me off?
People generally you don't just say whatever comes to mind. I mean, you can think whatever you want, but most people have enough sense that when you're talking to someone, especially a stranger, you don't just say things you think, because that'll get you in a lot of trouble. You make sure that there's a kind of a filter between the brain and the mouth so that you say things that are appropriate.
Oh, just came to your mind?
Mm-hmm.
You say that to everyone you chat with? Mm-hmm. Men and women? Mm-hmm. Adults?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I can't believe that he does this. That's a total lie. It's got to be. I would just like to see Jeff Stacy's, chats that he had, just with his buddies and his, male coworkers, and it's all just full of, hey, do you do anal? Do you want to suck me off? Are you a cop? Like, he's trying to say that that's what his normal conversations are like. If it is, I mean, that's kind of frightening and kind of hilarious.
The computer you used for this chat, where is it?
The parents' house.
Okay. Did you call her on the phone tonight?
No.
Did she call you?
No.
How did you know?
I know they usually try to do the phone call just to kind of gather more evidence against them, but I bet you Jeff completely avoided that because he did not want her to hear his voice.
How did you get there?
She gave it to me over the internet.
Over the internet? You never called her on the phone?
No.
Do you have a cell phone?
No.
You get that CCH?
I wish I was dead.
So you had no intention of having sex with this girl?
I'm calling in now.
Is that what you're saying?
I'm calling in now, Kevin.
But you just said you came to that house to solicit the 15-year-old for sex, did you not? Didn't you just say that?
That's what they told me I was doing when I walked
I asked you what you were doing at the house.
I was just coming to meet, and what happens, happens. That's the way I look at it.
Yeah, and that's why, already that confusion there, the guy thought that Jeff was admitting to it. So that's really not the kind of thing you want happening when you're charged with a crime, and it looks very incriminating when you admit to it, but there's some confusion over it.
Okay, so that was a possibility that could have happened.
Could have.
Could have. If the opportunity would have arose, she would have been there, and no one else had been home. That could have happened then.
Yeah, someone could have been home too.
Okay. Did you send these pictures to her?
Yes.
Are those pictures of you?
No.
Did you say?
I like how his after he says no, his eyes kind of dart up from the pictures to the guy for a second. I wonder if he was thinking, like, are you serious? Like, you think there's a chance that those might be me?
Did she believe when you sent them, did you represent them to be you?
Yes.
And why did you send a picture of someone else like that?
Because it's just fun and games.
It's fun and game.
I guess I did something wrong.
What is it you did wrong?
I guess I showed up to talk to a minor.
Stop saying you guess you did something. Stop telling them things that apparently you did because someone else told you did that. Just like, oh, his stupidity is just beyond all comprehension.
Okay. Your transcript of your chat log indicates you asked a lot of sexual questions and stuff like that.
Okay.
You agree with that?
Yes.
Okay.
Not to speculate here. I mean, I don't want to be too mean, but I wonder if it came out. I wonder if Jeff is a virgin at this point. I mean, he's either 25 or 27 or something, so it would seem kind of unlikely. But at the same time, like, under what circumstances would he have ever, like, attracted a mate of any kind? I don't know. It's kind of a mean way to say it, but like, he's probably just constantly watching porn by himself. So I don't see him dating a lot. I don't see women being attracted to him. Yeah, so it just, maybe he is, maybe he isn't, maybe it doesn't matter, but it's just something I thought of.
Also, in the transcript, she shows or tells you she's 15, and then you say, "Do you like older guys?" So you had to read that she was 15 to type to her, "Oh, do you like older guys?" Is that true?
Yeah, so right there we kind of have the evidence that settles that argument. He would have had to have known that she was underage, or at least younger than him, because he would not have asked that otherwise.
True. Would you say that was true?
I guess so.
And then you go on to say, "Would you like to get me naked?" Do you remember typing that?
Yeah, but that's just normal things.
Then she says to
It's
you,
not normal,
"You mean
Jeff."
for real?" And you could go, "Yeah, it could be fun." You remember typing that?
Yeah.
Then you say to her, "Would you ride?" Or me? Do you remember typing that?
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else? You got any questions for us, Jeff?
What's going to happen to me?
You're going to be taken to Dark County Jail.
Please, God,
You're going to be charged with attempted unlawful sexual conduct with a minor. Okay? It's a felony 5.
please don't. I'm sorry, I didn't know.
And yeah, I guess now he's just trying to go all in, just going for the pity kind of defense. Just whining and trying to be pitiful, which kind of just makes you hate him even more.
I'm not a child molester.
Well, evidently you were going to molest a child because everything indicates that. You understand? She said she was 15, and you knew she was 15. You went to the house to solicit sex with a 15-year-old. Did you
I
know?
did not know.
Right here it is. You had to know.
Oh, I don't pay attention.
That doesn't get it, okay?
I really
That
didn't
doesn't-
know that she was
That
15.
doesn't float, all right?
Phone number.
I'm sorry, I didn't
You got
know.
phone number on?
Now, what's your home phone number?
In a different world, Jeff might have had a good career as a voiceover artist for cartoons.
Jeff.
932 3657. I'm just going to kill myself.
We can work this out, all right?
No.
Yeah, and obviously, like, I don't think he's serious here. He's just trying to, garner sympathy by claiming he's going to kill himself because he wants the cops to, feel bad for him, to tell him, don't worry, it's going to be okay, it's not that bad. He thinks maybe this is a way to get out of it, to portray himself as the victim, like he's being railroaded here, and it's all just a ploy. But it's very wrong because there are people that suffer with that kind of thing, and it's a horrible thing. So for him to just fake it to cause drama shows that he's a horrible person.
I really am just going to slit my throat.
Relax, all right?
No, I'm just going to kill myself. Put me in jail and I'll hang myself. I don't care.
Cuffy mode. Cuffy mode. Oh, you got to take a picture?
I need that phone number again. Donnie.
Stand just against the wall there. Look at me.
132 3656.
After these area codes.
I'm going to kill myself.
Let me take his picture. Jeff, what's your area code?
513.
513.
I'm just gonna kill myself. Jeff, what's your area code? Cops just go about their business. I wonder how many people actually try to do this, claim they're gonna kill themselves.
I'm just going to shoot myself.
Hang
Kill
on, one
myself.
more. I'll call in the TCAP, but I don't have it back yet.
I don't think he's going to have one. You ever been arrested before, Jeff? No. For anything? Been in any other trouble?
No,
No?
I didn't know.
Okay.
Now I did something horrible and I'm just going to kill myself.
Well, you don't want to do that.
Yes, I am. As soon as I'm out of jail, I'm going to kill myself. Split my heart. Put it on TV. I don't care because I'll die before it hits the air. I don't even care anymore. I did something so wrong that I don't even want to be alive.
He says he did something so wrong he doesn't even want to be alive. It seems like he doesn't even understand the full extent of what he did, or let alone like why it was wrong.
Steve, you got a time of arrest anywhere?
No.
Stand right there.
I'm just going to kill myself.
Alright.
Kill myself.
No, you won't.
Yes, I am.
No, you won't.
Yes, I will.
You still live with your parents?
Doesn't matter. I want to kill myself. I'm going to kill myself and watch myself die.
Now we get
You
the
know
point.
what? It's
Time
not
of
worth it.
arrest.
I want to kill myself. Death. That's all I have. That's all I need.
Sounds like some kind of dark poetry that like a 16-year-old goth kid would write or something.
I want. Let me kill myself. Put a bullet right in my head.
And yeah, he's just trying to get a reaction out of the cops. He's just trying to get them to comfort him somehow. Don't worry, it'll be okay. It's not a big deal. It's not as bad as that. And of course, they're just going about their business.
Put a bullet right in my head.
Can you tell me again why you got so many keys?
What's it matter? I'm going to be dead by tomorrow.
I think there is, Johnny.
There is. Let's see if it's sexual in nature.
Go ahead, is it CCH or not?
Yeah, the Dungeon Master key chain of Jeff Stacy. Wonder why that cop just had to ask, why do you have so many keys? I wonder if that cop is like retired now and he's just like, it's bothered him his entire career. He's just like, I have to know, why did Jeff Stacy have so many keys? Let's see, like, one for your car, one for work, maybe 2 for your car back then, 1 for work, 1 for your house, 1 for your mailbox. It's got a lot more than that there. I guess it's one of those things that we'll never know.
I'll put a bullet right in my head.
What is it?
Hang myself something.
Right. All right, you might want to say that for 28.
Unless, maybe delis just have a unusually high number of doors you have to get through to get in. I don't know.
Just want to die.
Okay, take a seat.
Death is all I want.
This will just be put in all your personal property at the jail. Okay? We're not going to keep
I
any
don't
of this
even want it. I'm going to be dead.
for evidence.
I'm going to be dead. I don't even care anymore. Life's not worth it. What I did was horrible. And I just want to die.
And, as far as I remember, these Ohio guys got much less jail time than some of the other states. So this is a complete overreaction to the amount of punishment that he actually got. I can see if you were facing, a life sentence, this might be bad, but, when you're looking at 30 days in jail, it's probably not worth killing yourself over.
Just want to die.
What is the day of working in? 3879.
You make sure you tell the
Put a bullet
tale.
right in my head.
We will. We will.
Put a bullet right in my head.
I don't know the year and stuff of your vehicle, so I won't fill that out yet.
Okay. Didn't sign it.
But we haven't asked him about it yet.
Okay. Jeff, do you mind, would you allow us to search your vehicle? Give us
What?
permission, just to see what's in it.
I guess.
You will? Okay, come in and sign it.
You just put a bullet in my head.
You right-handed or left-handed, Jeff?
Right.
I'm going to take that right handcuff off so you can sign your name.
We all know what's coming up here.
Piece of paper, okay?
Did you
Stand
just
up.
kill me?
No, I can't do that.
Is there anything in your car you want to tell us that's in there before it searches?
There's nothing in there.
Nothing in there? Is that your car? Or your mom and dad's car?
I think it's mine now.
It's yours?
Any alcohol,
No,
drug?
no.
Any personal belongings?
Lots of that.
Lots of that?
Pornography of any sort?
No.
And I can't.
Like, what a pathetic, feeble attempt.
Hand behind your back.
You better behave, all right?
Just kill me.
Did he really think this would get him off the hook somehow? Like, he would just threaten to kill himself and they would feel bad for him. I bet you he's the kind of guy that, if he got into a fight with his girlfriend or something and then she threatened to, like, break up with him, he would, threaten suicide just to have her not leave. He's probably that kind of guy.
I just want to die. Why'd you change them?
Huh?
Why'd you change the way they're on?
Because you wasn't,
He was acting up.
I just put them on as quick as I could. Let's go. We got about a 5 minute ride.
Need your alcohol?
Yeah.
John, have a piece of jacket.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
Car unlock gun.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. I'm in jail. I'll die. I want to die. That's all I
Watch
can.
your head. Step up. Step right in here.
Yeah, Yeah, this is definitely not how Jeff Stacy thought his night was going to go when he left his house. Wish this footage wasn't so crappy.
Forehead right there.
Go ahead and take 2 steps back towards me, keeping your head on the mat, okay? Spread your feet apart. Okay, you got anything else you want to cut me or stick me?
Pins, maybe.
Pins? Okay, you got any drugs on you or anything? Okay. I'm going to pat you down, alright?
I don't think there's really a lot happening now. I don't have a lot to say about it, but we can continue watching anyway for anyone that might be interested.
Okay, I'm going to take these cuffs off of you, okay? And when I do, I need you to put your hands up on the wall, right? Okay? And put them right there on the wall. Leave it right there for me, alright? Okay, what I need you to do is take your coat off for me, okay?
That's right.
Now, whose shift is this?
Yes.
Okay. What I need you to do is take your shoes off for me, okay? One at a time.
The cameraman's trying to get make a little movie here or something to get more cinematic.
Go ahead and take your watch off for me. Just lay it in that bucket, okay? I want you to turn back around. Go and pick up your shoes and socks. We're going to head all the way down to the end of the hall. The last door on your right, okay?
Are his feet shackled? Like, why is he taking such tiny steps? Just doesn't look normal.
Get a drink.
We'll get your drink in here, okay? Go ahead and set your shoes and socks down right here against this wall. Go ahead and stand against that great board there somewhere, okay? Just a little bit right there.
Like pouting.
I need you to take your glasses off for me, okay? Gonna put your glasses back on. I need you to turn your whole body and face that door for me. I need you to turn and face the other door for me. There you go. You have any tattoos? Any birthmarks? Any surgical scars? Where you got a surgical scar at? On your foot? Where else? On your belly?
Where?
Alright, Jeffrey, I got $1 out of your personal property. I'm gonna drop it in a safe for you, okay?
Whatever, I'll be dead.
There's that Windows desktop background image that was on like every single computer back then.
Can you spell your last name for me?
That's TACY.
your middle name, Jeffrey?
Douglas.
Do you know your mother's maiden name?
Can.
What is it?
Can.
Can? How do you spell that?
C-A-N-N.
And what's her first name?
Joyce.
What's your social security number?
278-86-3244.
And your date of birth?
3879.
What city were you born in?
Don't know.
It's hard to hear what he's saying.
Here's some water, Jeff, okay? Couldn't drink that.
I wish I was
These
dead.
police are being, it seems like they're being extremely nice to him. I don't know if they treat everyone like that or if they're just being extra nice to him because he's being such a pathetic sad sack.
We'll deal with this later, alright?
Nope, I'll die.
Everybody makes mistakes, Jeff.
What's your current street address, Jeffrey?
1327 Mill Road.
Hill Road?
Mill.
Mill? Where's that at?
Lebanon. I'm gonna put a bullet right in my head.
What's your zip code?
4503.
Wasn't James Rutherford's address like Millbourne Row? Seems like having Mill in your address is a common thread among these guys.
6. Just gonna put a bullet right in between.
What's your phone number?
932-3657.
Wonder what would happen if anyone called that number now. It's probably disconnected.
You married, single, divorced?
Single.
Do you have any children?
No.
You right-handed or left-handed?
Right.
You can read and write?
Yes.
Do you have any tattoos?
No. Just shoot me.
What kind of car were you driving?
Right into him.
What color and year?
Red 95.
Well,
Jeffrey, I gotta ask you some medical questions. What I need to know is if you've been treated for any of the following, okay? Do you have any allergies to food or drugs?
Codeine.
Codeine? Arthritis?
No.
Asthma?
No.
Dental problems?
No.
Withdrawals?
No.
Diabetes?
No.
Epilepsy?
Yes.
Don't forget the epilepsy.
Fanning spells?
No.
Doctor prescribed diet?
No.
Urinary tract problems?
No.
Ulcers?
No.
Venereal diseases?
No.
You ever tested positive for AIDS, TB, or hepatitis?
No.
Heart or high blood pressure problems?
No.
Are you being treated for mental health problems?
Yes.
What are you being treated for?
Don't know.
On a side note, I donate plasma sometimes. It's like twice a week. And every time you do it, you have to answer this insanely long questionnaire like that where it just asks, like, if you've ever been treated for, like, every possible disease known to man. It's kind of frustrating.
You don't know?
Nope.
Depression?
Might be.
Bipolar?
They never give you an exact answer. They just treat the symptoms. They don't give you a word.
You ever tried to kill or harm yourself?
Yes.
When was the
That was about 5 minutes ago.
last time?
6 months ago.
How'd you do it?
Took 7 different bottles of pills and drank about 3/5 of alcohol.
Yeah, that's obviously sad that, his life has come to that state, but I wonder what he's, like, what his reason is. Like, it just his life's going nowhere, or his life is probably just so void and empty that he's got nothing to live for. Like, I know after all this happened, I'm pretty sure like when he died, he was married, because I saw some sort of picture online of him with his wife, and he looked like he was smiling, like he was happy. So hopefully he turned his life around, but it sounds like at this point in his life things were not going so well.
Owen tried to slit my wrist.
And I wonder if that was something he was doing as a way to lash out against some bullshit going on in his life, or if it was just kind of like decision he made on his own, or if it was like this where he was in some sort of trouble with, you know, a person or a situation, and he just threatened to kill himself as a way to like just kind of create drama and gain sympathy for himself. I don't know.
Are you feeling depressed or suicidal right now?
Yes,
Are you taking any medication?
yes.
What are you taking?
Cymbalta.
Anything else?
Allegra D.
And
Cefepime.
what are you taking for your seizure?
I don't have to take anything.
What's this? What was that last one for?
Congestion.
Okay. Who's your doctor?
Dr. Gardner. April Gardner.
Any additional information that we should know about while you're here?
Epilepsy and cerebral palsy. Never know it anyway.
I need a name and a number. What is your mother's name?
Joy Stacy.
And what's her phone number?
932-3657.
3657?
Yep,
You live with her?
yep.
Okay.
Quest directions to the place where you were arrested. Also, we found some MapQuest directions to a place in Lee Street in Albany, Ohio. Also, I found a computer tower in your trunk, and we took that too. These items can be released only on a court order to get them released or something of that nature. Or once your case is finalized, if the judge has no objections, we can give that stuff back to you. But right now, it has to stay as evidence. Okay, do you understand that so far?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any questions about your car or about the evidence?
No.
Okay. I'm going to put this in your property, so this will be your receipt for the stuff I took out of your car. All right? Huh?
Okay.
Okay. Good luck.
Alright, Jeffrey, what I need you to do, I need you to step over here towards me, okay? Okay, I'm going to take your fingerprints now, alright? I need you to just relax. Kind of step over here just a little bit. There you go. Just relax your hand. There you go. Just like that. Give me your left hand. Okay, give me your right hand with your four fingers together. There you go. Okay, your left hand. Okay, now what I want you to do is just kind of turn your body. I'm going to roll your fingers, okay? So just really relax your hand, all right? hug again. Bend your hand just like that. Okay? Thumb in. Very good. Just like that. Just relax your hand. Just let it relax. Okay, and just same with this hand. Just relax your hand. Let your thumb just kind of sit out there. There you go, just like that. Step right into.
It's kind of unfair that this camera crew has to follow him around for all of this, especially since pretty sure none of this made it into the actual TV segment. It's only used for, the uncut, basically, which I'm sure at the time they had no intention of actually releasing. So it's kind of unfair that they made these guys do that when they could have just gone home. But thanks to them for doing it, so that it benefits us all these years later.
To this room, okay?
It won't work. Might as well just sign the paper. This one here is a list of the items that we took from you. I need you to read over it and make sure everything is correct and sign it.
And well, there we have it. That was Jeff Stacy. If anyone actually stayed to the end of this video, let me know, because I figured a lot of people would have clicked off long before. But if you stayed with me to the end, thank you. You guys are hardcore. I will get started on the next one before too long, and I will see you all later. Bye.